Last time, they ended up finding a man deep within a fortress, within a place known as the Necron Tower, giving a long speech based on this fabled place of Carcosa before the world split and the players saw the the void, something like that out of a horror movie. He called himself the Yellow King, and his name, Christ Underhill. What is going to happen? We'll find out now in Chronicles of Pantheon. Okay, so you all stand for it as the room was going a little bit. You saw the void and all the eyes, and then that yellow figure holding this circle object in his hand that looked to be like a timepiece that started spinning. And as he says who he is, the floor slams together, and it looks just like normal as he stands there. Grzmot, what does he want to do?
The first thing we need to ascertain is, did Rick see the floor happen?
Everybody did. Everybody
did. So
we
know Rick saw it.
Yeah.
Are we sure Rick saw it?
Absolutely.
But we need to be 100% on this.
And 100% he did.
I don't know. I think he had his back turned.
So it's Grzmot daring.
He is texting his dad. He's going to pull out his ruler and check his Nikes. And he is going to ask Jesse for a mic check.
What?
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
He's gonna ping healing and let me read these again because I always forget what they do. He's gonna ping healing and protection.
Okay, same too. Yeah. So everybody around him is able to get plus 2 to your
It's +2 now. Keep forgetting that.
to your AC.
He is going to ping those, and then he's going to.
That is a 20-foot drop.
Okay.
Just beware.
Okay.
And the man is just looking up at you guys as well as it slams shut.
He's gonna use all his movement to get there.
Roll acrobatics. As he falls prone when he lands.
That was all of his movement, so he can't get up. Yeah, that's just gonna be his turn.
Okay. Vandal.
He hasn't done anything really.
Other than saying that the poem of Carcosa showing you the vast openness of the void with 1,000 eyes, much like that pool that you saw in Oriel's Deep, and this yellow figure holding the timepiece. He called himself the Yellow King, that you guys are going to die here, and that he is Christ Underhill, and he has been given the gift from Galem of true immortality.
But did he say that he was going to kill us?
No.
So, if he wouldn't, then who would? Just gonna hold the action.
Clocks, Quinton. Clocks.
So, you will hold your action.
Yeah, hold the action to fire at him. I'm just gonna stand up here.
So you step onto like the same exact style tablet that you saw in Oriel's Deep. And the moment you step onto it, you notice that. That your turn?
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
No, I'm gonna step back.
Alright.
But what did I notice?
That it is the same kind of tablet that you fought the one guy in Oriel's Deep, Father Zenimax, and you stabbed the sword through. And it cracked.
Where you got the pestilence dagger, right?
Where Claudius got the pestilence dagger. But yeah, this is the exact same style tablet.
But yeah, that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna stare at
Right.
him.
Hendrik?
Here's the tablet.
Yeah, Hendrik just he just pulls out his guns and starts shooting.
Hit. So you just see Hendrik pull out the gun. He feels like this is the biggest fight. And the guy just gets hit again, gets hit again. He stands straight back up. The armor does have little tiny holes where he got shot.
And yeah, that's Hendrik's turn, it seems.
Alright.
As all of that lightning and mushroom seems to have procced pretty low. Okay. Yeah, that's Hendrik's turn.
Alright, Rick.
Of course.
I'm gonna go down by Grzmot.
You got to roll acrobatics.
Not athletics.
Hey, did I regain all my grip points?
Yeah, you had a short rest. Yeah, it's acrobatics when you land.
Doesn't matter. I got a decent acrobatics.
Yeah, you have pretty good skills, so. Yeah, you just land down, superhero landing. His eyes slowly move to yours.
I'm gonna summon my demon with the bonus action.
Yep. So you see the shadows once again envelop, and he overlooks Rick's body.
69 temporary hit points plus 3, I believe.
Yep.
71? 72.
So pull out the token.
Oh yeah, you're right. And I'm pretty sure I can stab at him if I use forced clarity. I'm gonna check and see if he's within range even without it. Yeah, I'd have to use forced clarity to attempt to stab at him.
He is just standing there, though. I will be completely honest with you guys. He's standing there. He took the shots, and the static went all around his body.
Grzmot is gonna grumble. You could pick me up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a forced clarity and attack him.
Okay.
Grzmot's gonna grumble. Oh.
I would attempt to help. Would that be a bonus action?
That's an action.
Oh, that would be an action to pick him up?
Yeah, to pull him up.
Because I didn't have a bonus action. All right, I'll use a main action to pick him up instead of stabbing at him.
Okay. So you are lifting Grzmot up?
Yeah.
Alright, so he stands up. I'm fine, didn't fall.
Is that his reaction then to grumble at me?
Yeah.
All right, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So, as he watches everything happen, he looks over to the three on the left. I've heard a lot of stories about all three of you. Breaking another capsule like that. Making sacrifices. Ending creatures' lives that are not of this world. I give you an option. Lay down your weapons, right at this very second, or be subjected to torment. Do you use your reaction to drop weapons?
My reaction is as if you wouldn't have tortured us anyway. Would I be able to shoot back at him one more time when I say that?
Roll sleight of hand. See how fast you can do it. Yeah, go for it.
What the fuck?
18. That misses.
Oof.
As it weaves past him. Fine. If you all choose this, I will give you exactly that. I need... You see him go to cast a spell with his hand, and it forks out, kind of like he's twinning it, and then his other hand, he points the rapier and does the same thing. I need all three of you to make Constitution saves. Solid.
3?
Yeah,
No,
you.
it's us.
Yeah, you three. Not Robert. Vandal, Hendrik, Claudius. So, Claudius, you watch as Vandal falls and onto his knees and his eyes glaze over. Same with Hendrik.
Oof.
And
Wait. Claudius and Hendrik? Or Vandal and Hendrik got sent to the Shadow Realm?
as he turns his eyes, he looks over at Claudius. It appears that you're a little hardier now.
Somewhat.
And it's your turn.
So what's your purpose?
He just holds out his arm to show everything. And you notice that the rapier seems to be linked with his arm when he does. It's sealed up to his forearm.
I like to use grip point for sniper's mark,
Yeah.
and then I'd like to do a targeting shot on his arm
Okay.
for him to drop the weapon.
Yep. Good. You hit with both. So first shot was the targeting shot as you just see his arm fly back, and you notice that the rapier does not leave his arm. And the second shot hits it a little bit stronger. You see it crack before it reforms.
Do I notice anything about him?
What are you looking for?
Any weakness? Weak spot? Weakness? Area that's not armored?
He's armored. He looks as if he's heavily armored. But he doesn't specifically show anything that looks like pure weakness.
Do I notice any pendants, rings, or anything?
He has 2 rings. He also has the rapier, like I said, and he also has this cloak hanging about him.
I'll use my owl to move myself behind.
You already
him
used
while I
a
use
bonus
my
action. Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna move,
All right.
covering myself.
Okay.
In my turn.
Oscar, you watch as both of them fell over and just eyes glazed over. They look like they're in a different world. He will use his reaction. I wouldn't move them if I were you.
Oof. Who said anything about moving that? Well. Vandal.
So as you see his eyes attempt to fix themselves, you don't see any effect from that.
Okay. Let's see, how far did I move? 15 feet? I can't jump down.
What you did learn from that is it doesn't seem like a disease or any condition. They're just incapacitated.
Is Vandal behind something right now?
He is behind the tablet.
I'm just gonna move in front of Hendrik. That's my turn.
All right, Grzmot.
Oh shit. Turn again. God damn it. Oh. Okay. How far from him? Grzmot should get advantage, right? I'm close enough?
Why would you get advantage?
Robert? Or
Is it 15 feet or 10 feet? Okay, then yeah. He has advantage on the first attack.
hoist attack? Then we go for defenses.
Right? Yeah, that hits.
And I want to smite with that. So I'll put that to 4. Where the fuck is his smite? Okay, so I roll damage here. And then click this one.
Yep. So you just see launch down as if coming from the Vale itself, and he takes the hit, kind of grips his left hand a little tighter. Of the Vale? Both of you are of the Vale. That misses.
Okay. 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 That's my turn.
Okay. Now, as your eyes come to clear, you immediately notice this very familiar scene. Only this time you notice that Hendrik and Claudius are both lying dead at your feet. And that creature looks just as angry as it was before. Vandal? Hello? Okay.
Yeah. And the numbers are all still there? Or
Yes, they are.
all of them?
All of them.
Oh, crap. Kidding me. Has it passed any of them yet?
Has it passed what? Any of the numbers? No. You see it immediately start the moment that you are able to move.
Huh. That's odd. Do I have to roll initiative again, or?
No.
Okay.
So it
Alright.
it is your turn. So.
I'm just gonna make my way over to, yeah, I'll make my way over to, Hendrik.
Okay.
See if he actually is just okay, or if he's actually, like, dead.
So go ahead and roll medicine. He's dead.
Oh, fuck. The hell is this? I'm just gonna take a random shot at it.
Okay. That hits.
And that'll be it.
You see him like flip back, and once again his whole body contorts and cracks back as you see him jump and lunge just like before. And he will roll. Just so you know exactly what you're dealing with. Here is what is going to happen. That hit? I don't know your AC.
Yeah, no, it's 17 or 19.
Okay.
Well, no, that doesn't matter anymore. It's 17.
Okay, so first claw deals 17, followed by the next one that attacks. It will now deal 66, which is on top of everything. Followed by this. That one misses. Followed by another. And that also misses. As you are feeling your body bleeding out, you see him kind of reach toward you. For its end of his turn. Alright. So,
Okay.
Hendrik, when your eyes come to, you notice two dead bodies behind you. A Vandal and Claudius, followed by the same man from before. The Chancellor that you once fought against.
Okay. So he's here again. Well now.
Did you miss me?
Incredible. Feels so lifelike. The fact that you're not attacking me immediately seems to bear something. Does he respond?
He just kind of smiles. If that's what you want. Wow. 28, 26 hit.
Yeah, they definitely hit.
As you see his hand raise, it's just this kind of this chaotic looking energy, and it hits twice.
Oof. Oh, that hurts. Let's see, that is definitely not less than half. Okay. Well now, since I'm seeing you here again, What's the stick, eh? What's your angle?
I have to stop you from finding out our wonderful scheme here.
Oh, is that the story here? And it seems like my companions are dead?
They've already died thanks to me, with no one there to help them. They were easy picking.
So you're telling me that my companions just died to you?
He just smiles. I need you to make a wisdom save as you see in his hand the book open. Sit. The same book that you were supposed to have, as you just feel your body go down as if you are under his control yet again. You can roll another save, and then that'll be the end of your turn.
During this time, does Hendrik feel as if he still has the Grimoire or no?
You don't.
Okay. In that case, attempt to save again.
Nope. Once
That
again.
fails.
All right. Now, Rick, what would you like to do?
I was muted, sorry.
It's all good.
I'm gonna move at him and I'm gonna stab him.
Okay.
5, 10. I don't think he's very talkative, and I don't think he's gonna tell us what happened to our friends, so.
I don't know. Yeah, that definitely is. As he gets hit by Andy, buckles back, looks over you. Now you're beast of the... It's a Yugoloth, correct?
I can't answer that right now.
That misses as he weaves out of the way. You're all
But don't
so
worry, Rick's-
hasty.
Rick's definitely sitting there thinking that, yes, it is a Yagoloth.
He just tilts his head a little bit. You're all so hasty to do acts against me.
So it's Oscar's turn now.
Yeah, actually, that would be the end of my turn.
Alright.
I don't really have anything else I can do.
Alright, roll a charisma save as you see his hand grip the rapier a little bit stronger. Robert.
I want to find the charisma
Yep.
button.
You feel this feeling in your chest. Hard to explain. As you swear you see illuminated binds around your wrists. And he kind of moves his other hand up and he will use a bonus action to cast Misty Step and appear up here. That'll be his turn. Claudius.
Don't like that.
Jesse. Jesse. Are you here? Oscar, it's your turn.
Let me look at my sheet. we seen any of his roles?
Like rolls as in... Jesse, you back?
Yeah. Had to pee.
Go ahead and let Jesse take his turn. Also, to answer your question, Oscar, no, you haven't seen him make any rolls. Other than... Yeah, no, he has none. You haven't seen any. However, you do see blood coming from Hendrik and Vandal's mouth.
Huh.
Jesse, what are you doing, though?
Oh, it's my turn, I'm sorry. Well, they has the blood coming from their mouth. And I'm bad. Can I sneak behind him?
Roll stealth? Actually, no, you can't sneak behind him.
Can I use my astral form and teleport behind him?
Yeah, you can go behind him if you want.
Can I do that surprisingly and gain advantage?
You have sniper's mark on him already.
Okay.
You get advantage on shots anyway.
I want to switch and draw my pestilence dagger out,
Okay.
and then I want to go behind him.
Okay.
And then I want to stab him.
Alright, roll perception first. His eyes open wider and there is a light smirk. Roll your attack. It misses.
Oh.
As you stab, he stands there and just hits his armor. You have to do better than that.
Well, I'll just shoot him in the leg then.
Okay. You have advantage on shots, remember? So. Alright, roll damage. When he gets hit, 15 damage is going directly to you, Robert. As you see the shackles on his own wrist glow.
He must also make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you're doing targeting shot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, if it wasn't to GM, I'll re-roll, but probably won't be that good again. Is it gonna roll? Okay. So he just stands there. Okay, good to know. But yeah, you
run while I'll be exiting his attack ranged.
Yes, you will.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay there.
Good. That your turn?
Yes.
Right. As a legendary action, he's going to lean kind of closer and whisper into your ear a language you don't quite know. And as you see the dagger shake very violently, as it starts leaking and slowly forming the beast over here.
Well,
And this time it looks vastly stronger, as if the weapon you've been using has been getting stronger and stronger. Using something that is so chaotic. Quite foolish, no? Alright, Oscar.
Was muted when I asked that question, so of course you didn't hear it. Does he look humanoid?
Yes, he does.
Roll, bitch.
Yeah. if his sheet wants to pop up. Wow. That was just a natural 20.
Holy shit, that's unfortunate. God.
As you're like, as you look over and you're like, listen to me. He turns over. No.
Don't like that. Can I think that'll do any good? Yeah, you know what? That's it. That's my turn.
All right. Grzmot.
Actually, can I retcon real quick and just move Oscar there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's all I got.
He watches you walk away. It's 20 feet. Remember that.
I'm not climbing.
Okay.
Actually, I need to... It's 20 feet, you said?
Yeah.
So that's actually 40 feet.
It would be a lot more than that, technically, because, like, from there, yeah, about 40 feet.
Can Grzmot see him from there?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
He could see you.
That actually... that does nothing. If Grzmot is here, can he still see him?
Roll perception. Yeah, just narrowly, though.
How far is the distance between them?
About 35 feet.
So disadvantage is what you're telling me. Oof.
As it weaves past, hits the rock. It does create
Alright.
this tether from the rock to him.
Alright. I'm gonna pull the rock.
It's the pillar.
Grzmot not strong enough to pull the pillar down on this guy?
Absolutely not. This pillar is one of them that is 5 by 5 feet, yeah. And it's linked to both the top and the bottom. It's
I mean,
not.
he is
It's not like this
Vale
place
Crown.
is. It's not like this place is decrepit by any means. It's
He-
very put together.
Yeah, but he is Vale Crown.
He is
So,
Vale Crown. He's actually
are
just a
you
paladin.
Are you sure he's not strong enough?
Go ahead and
to
roll
pull?
strength.
That's what I want to hear.
With advantage, because he is for the Vale.
That's right. That's
So
right.
that's a save.
Oh. Well, right, you have to click the big
Yeah. Well, the name.
strength.
So you pull it, you hear a crack, and then the rope snaps back. You just broke the tip of the scorpion thorn gauntlet.
That's unfortunate. I guess I'll reel in the wire and it'll be his turn.
Okay. So. Alright. Now comes back to your turn, Vandal. As you once again hear that doom when it hits 3.
Well, gonna try and shoot at this. You said 12?
It had just hit 3.
Oh, okay.
You know how to kill it, so.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and shoot at the 3.
Alright, go ahead and roll that. It'll use a grip point
Yeah.
as it hits.
Okay.
And you see it shake around as it, once again, as before, looks very angry.
Yes. I forget. Can I actually just disengage right now?
Yeah, you can.
So I can just disengage and run.
Good. Yeah.
Gotcha. Because that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you just start running. You see its hand sink into the gravel and the rocks and the fucking dirt. It looks like it's more animalistic. That your turn?
Don't know if I can still do anything. But if I can, I'm just gonna drop like the last pouch of like 7 dynamite arrows right at their feet. And wait for it to get here.
You use your action to shoot. Sadly. But
Well, I tried.
as it lunges once again, and again it will use the mutilate. As it misses and swings again. Once again swings. And swings. There you go.
The last one hit.
Wait, the 16 did?
No, the 22.
Okay, that's what I meant. Then, yeah, ignore the last roll there. And its final attack, that'll hit. So, and it also does the 6d6 damage from mutilate. As he's tearing you apart once again. That same terrible feeling like before, as your bones are literally getting pulled from your body. And you see, with your fading eye, the clock slowly turn back to 12, and your vision close. Everything that you used in the last round is back. As you just hear "Dum" once again. It's Hendrik's turn. Hendrik, as this
Yes.
man had just casted the Primordial Blast, and you're now being forced down.
Is he making no other actions toward me?
He's actually walking toward you right now. As you see him pull out a dagger. Remember the one that he had? The one that Claudius tried to grab?
Yes. I remember that dagger.
And he stabs into you. This time you see through your eyes. I'm going to show you. Because I can do that. You see this. Look over what you see.
Okay.
You see everything that was there?
I see. I see it.
Alright. As he pulls back the dagger.
That hurts.
And he stabs
thinking that.
he stabs again. That hit?
That actually, yeah, based on my armor class, that actually doesn't penetrate my armor. this
As your body instinctively weaves just enough as he looks down at you. How dare you? Alright, do you make your wisdom save?
time. Okay, well, first contingency, does my contingency for the healing still activate? Like, would my contingency
No,
work?
it doesn't. It doesn't, because you don't have any on your body at this moment.
Okay, then that's okay. Well, first let's try this wisdom save then.
Oh, you have advantage because he dealt damage to you.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just do it again.
Yeah, as you're trying to move so much, but the book is still on him.
Okay, well, can I perform one attempted action?
Sure.
Just,
What are you trying to do?
do I still have access to my spells, current spells?
No, not all of them.
Not all of them.
Nope.
Okay, so
You can only access level 3 and lower.
okay, that's good enough because Hendrik is going to attempt this
All right. And
on himself.
okay. So roll charisma saving throw.
I choose to fail it on myself.
All right.
I am now no longer charmed by his domination.
That was clever. As your body falls back, you immediately feel what you did. Good job. That is your turn.
Yes, but I'm gonna. Okay, during this time, I pretend I'm still dominated, of course.
Okay. He can tell it's once you break sever. But Rick, it is
Do
your
I
turn.
notice this? So you said I noticed the ropes. Does it look similar to the tether essence that
What ropes?
that are around me? The chains. Cuffs?
They're just shackles. And you felt as if something tethered to you. But there's nothing there. It's just these illuminated wristbands.
Can I attempt to take them off?
As you even move your hand, it just weaves through it.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. That way you don't have to waste an action. But yeah, you immediately notice that they are spectral. By the way, I just want to be clear. Hendrik just pulled one of the biggest power plays I've seen him make. Like, it was super clever. So, Rick, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna attempt to attack the. Is it up really high?
No, it's 10 feet up, I believe.
20.
No,
20
it's 15 this way. No, 10 here.
25.
Then that would be 15 there. Then yeah, it's just 40 feet when you get up there. So
Oh, it's just 20 feet from this.
yeah, since there's 3 sets of stairs, so they're like 12. Yeah, that's a 20-foot drop. No, 40-foot. No, yeah, 20-foot drop. Okay, that hits him. And when you do the second attack, so I'm assuming you aren't. Yep. He will use something.
You didn't answer my question though. Who the fuck is Kourinsuke?
Oh, that's a ranged attack. My bad. But yeah, he just hit it again.
It's not a ranged attack.
I
you
know.
told me.
That's what I just said. It hits him.
Hold on. A 21 hit?
It hit the. I was attacking the dog.
Oh.
Yeah. You see its eyes all hone in on you. Is that your turn?
I have to give myself 3 extra temporary hit points, but yeah, that'll be it.
Oh yeah, Oscar gets those too.
You don't get them per turn.
No,
I do.
No, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't get it per turn. Or is it? Yeah, no, it is per turn. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I get it. I remember. You're good. Now, this man turns to Claudius. Isn't he a beauty?
Quite.
Hiding something so powerful. It's foolish. Now, I need you to make... No, he's just going to attack. And with that, he will force you back 10 feet as you fall. Roll acrobatics. Yeah. You land perfectly on your feet, but you did fall back off of the thing as he turns to Oscar. His free hand once again casting another beam. That misses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another beam. That one for sure doesn't. And he will also force you back 10 feet.
Which direction?
Just from him, so you'd be going at an angle that
Just
way.
Move me.
Yeah.
Just move me where I don't know if I fall off or not.
Yeah, you do. Make a acrobatics.
It's not that. So
As you just slam down because of the armor. Just...
wait, what the fuck is my armor? Oh, now it's 25. Thanks, Dad.
He stands over on
Oh,
top
how
of
much
us.
damage did I take?
You took the...
20 plus 27.
yeah.
47.
And it becomes Claudius's turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah?
I would like to first ask if you watched my video.
No.
He
Please.
didn't hear you because he was in another.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, and I'm in the middle of this, so...
Was that actually, did he actually hit me with radiant damage there?
Yes, he did.
Okay, then I'm immune to radiant. For how long am I immune for shit? I don't remember anymore.
All right. Well,
Its number rounds
can
into
I
your
shoot
constitution.
up the like, do I have a shot on him over the ledge, or is the ledge too high?
You do have a shot over him.
He passed the sigil of Vale check, right?
No. He takes
Did-
damage from it.
Okay. Which one tells me about my, is it my topaz?
So, I'm going to tell you right now, that will hit him. It'll also hit him. And
Who?
Grzmot. And also would hit Vandal and Hendrik.
Oh.
No, where is my...
While you have a beast literally behind you that looks stronger than it's ever been.
Where is my immunity, bro? What, am I retarded?
Well, technically those shots didn't go off because I never reloaded.
Okay.
Can you help me find where my immunity is?
Your immunity is
So-
under Vale, deeds from the Vale.
Ha, so therefore those shots never went off.
Ah, there it is.
Right?
Okay. Oh,
Well, I want to know what you want to do.
Well, I want to reload.
Okay. You spend a bonus action reloading.
topaz on this. I'm immune to radiant for 8 hours.
Why are my shots hitting them?
Because that was a cone. The Twin Blast Scatter Shot, that's a cone.
Have you
Oh,
ever
shit.
fired a shotgun before?
I clicked the wrong one.
Okay, that makes more sense then. The 23 also doesn't hit as it flies by him. You're immune to Radiant for that long?
Mm-hmm.
But what about the force?
No, I don't get any. I don't get that.
You get immunity for a number of rounds equal to your charisma modifier. As that one, once again, slams into him.
So does that do damage to me too?
Yes, it'll deal half of that to you.
Topaz Omnistone. When taking damage from a source outside of slashing,
If I get it last
Not that one.
time
It's from
you
Vale's
attack
Deeds
me.
of the Vale, Oscar.
would you hold on?
So
Let
he's
me-
definitely attempting to try and kill me again.
He doesn't notice that it's happening.
He did the last time he attacked the guy.
Well.
When taking damage from a source outside of slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning, you gain resistance to that for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then... Oh, never mind.
Claudius, when you shot him, you noticed that the majority of the damage just hit him.
My charisma modifier is 4.
Yeah, so 4 rounds of immunity.
4 rounds. Not 4 minutes, 4 rounds.
Yeah, 4 rounds, and then you have resistance for 8 hours.
Once per long rest, okay.
So Claudius,
I'm gonna get a radiant.
what do you make? Like, you did notice that you were hurting Rick more than you were hurting this man.
Okay. I need my turn.
Okay. So, this creature jumps just over you. So he charges toward Claudius. He lets out a howl as he runs. No, he's not leaving your attack range. Technically, I don't think. Is that still in range?
I've got 20 feet.
As you all feel like your armor just start turning into like this spongy material, as it just lets out this large howl. Claudius, make a dex save.
Okay.
That hits, by the way.
How much damage?
It'll be 48 plus 25. Did you roll dex save? Okay. So half of that. So 20 poison damage as you just feel this breath go along it.
Oh.
This isn't accurate, is it?
No.
My measure.
No, because it's like layered.
What is it?
Would
Is it
be,
more than 30?
it'd be 30, just 30 feet exactly to get up
It's
there.
30 feet exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
can you tell them that they have +2 AC?
They don't.
Why not?
Armor tearing howl.
100 feet from itself, all creatures lose the benefit of increased armor class until the end of combat, so nobody gets it,
Including the guy.
including Grzmot. Well, that ain't good.
And that'll go to your turn now, Oscar.
Gonna go here. Do I have... Hold on. No, I need to center to center. It's 15 feet. Okay, it's gonna seem a little silly. I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Am I talking to myself?
No, I hear you.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I hear you too. Also, it's not
Get it.
silly. I see what you're doing.
I'm gonna get advantage, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Roll damage. Yeah, it hits. As you see its body like start contorting, he looks to Claudius. Claudius, take. What is the extra damage from? Okay, that, yeah.
Oh, sorry, that shouldn't be there. I have my...
So it's 6
Gold fail.
force. It's 6 force, right?
Um,
From
what's 6 force?
What am I taking damage for?
because this guy's taking damage. Improved
I had
Vale
my-
Curse Smite is 6. Like you rolled a 6 on
No,
that.
I had Sigil of the Vale popped. so
And
it-
improved Vale Curse Smite. Vale Curse Smite goes on all attacks.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So,
So do I
Claudius.
roll another.
How
No.
much damage should I take?
You are taking 11. 5 psychic and 6 force.
Okay, so I'm at 0.
As you see Claudius fall, you see this creature finally let out this warring howl, and the blade raises up and stabs Claudius in the center of the chest. He is on death saves.
Then you go make one.
No, you had failed already due to that getting stabbed. No. Grzmot. Unless you had something else, Oscar.
No.
Okay.
Check. No, but we all get our armor back, right?
No, it's until the end of combat.
Until that thing is dead.
Let's go to my car real quick.
Okay, let's see if this will work. Can he heal Jesse?
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal.
Man up here just smiles. Rick and Oscar see it.
Is Jesse making death saves? Like, does this stop him from dying?
It does stop him from dying. You see the blade go into his chest more till it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, it morphed as if it went inside him. So I'll tell him when he gets back what happened.
Me?
Yeah, Jesse, he healed you, and then the blade that was in your chest sunk in, and it seemed to become one with you. Now, this is that Grzmot's turn.
No. Here. 5, 10. That's turn.
Alright. Alright. As it comes back to your turn, you immediately are brought back to that same start. With you and the creature.
Is it back at the 12?
It is back at the 12 as once it starts. Doom.
Then, yeah, I'm just gonna book it.
Right.
And that's it. I'm just gonna run.
As it literally starts prancing toward you. Once again, this time it's going to force you to make an athletics roll.
Okay.
As you are knocked prone. And he does, just like before, the mutilate. He's trying to tear you apart. And 5. So, 3 hit. Correct? Alright. First one. Second one, which has the 6d6 on it. And the final one, which has 12d12. Well, 12d6, my man.
Not amazing at math, but
think I'm dead.
29, 57,
adding
71, 71, and that is 109.
Yeah, I'm dead.
As you see the life fading again, you feel the yellow fibers wrapping around, and once again, the same events, much like before, where you come back to the same location, with the same time, and the same events, as it doom.
I mean, it still has to go from the 3 to the 6 to the 9 to the 12. And if it's starting at the 12...
This?
I just hope they win.
There's a time on the spell that was used on you, so no worries. Alright, end of your turn.
Wait, what?
Is that the end of your turn?
The end of that turn or the end of this turn?
I'm asking, is it the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Hendrik's turn.
Yes.
Hendrik, it is now your turn. As you fall backward, you see him look at you. Clever.
Wait, what did he say just then?
Clever.
Okay. As I'm falling back, does he seem to make a motion to try, like he would try to stab me if I moved back away from him immediately?
He's watching you now at this point.
Okay. I'm going to take a moment for a quick reassess of what exactly do I have on my person.
You have everything but the grimoire and the glasses and your spell slots.
Okay.
Your
so I don't
gemstone's
have-
still there. You still have your gun. You still have all that.
Okay, so I have most of my items, but I definitely don't have the stuff that belonged to him.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Staff of Odexus. What does Fortune's Favor do?
Fortune's Favor is a spell.
Okay. Okay, wait, let me just
Yep.
search up and find out what does it do then.
Yep.
Fortune's Favor.
I think it's like a buff to saving throws or something.
Let's see.
Not quite sure.
Fortune's Favor. Let's see. Duration 1 hour. Impart luck to myself. Or one willing creature I see within range. When chosen creature makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw before spell end, can dismiss the spell on itself to roll an additional d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. Alternatively, when the attack roll is made against the chosen creature, it can choose dismiss spell on itself to roll d20, choose reserve.
It's giving you lucky at the cost of the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And yep, so that's all it does is give me lucky. So I spend an action to give myself lucky. Huh.
Which is kind of cool. I like that.
That is really nice, yes.
You pull out the staff. Is that what you're doing?
I will do so, yes.
Yeah. You pull out the staff and he looks at it. An empty hand. Is that what you're going to use against me?
As I do so, okay, well, I am going to just go straight into using that gravity sinkhole.
All right. It is a straight save. Yeah. Do you have that on your sheet already?
Let me just put that on my sheet, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you can add like a little notation for it. Like, just don't make it have the red readied or anything. I don't know.
Because the red ones are the ones that I actually have, like, set up, so
Okay.
it's as in like they're at will. So I just need to open my sheet again, and let's add the gravity sinkhole. And oh great, my character sheet is all blank again. I need to reload the page.
That's fine.
Give me
When you do that, he is going to use Tomb of Leviticus the moment that he takes damage from that. So he's going to freeze himself, and you... And he does not deal damage to you. That's the armor. But he's currently frozen in ice with his eyes watching you. And the gravity sinkhole does pull him closer.
Okay, let me just... Yeah, I will definitely have to ping the gravity sinkhole. I have to just actually get it in the sheet. Sheets. Open that up. Add to compendium. And when it shows up, that would be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, he gets pulled back, and when the damage triggers, he ices himself over. Do you want to do anything else?
Is he still take? Does he still? Is he took the damage though, right?
Yep. But he did encase himself in ice.
Okay. And it's still the same mode ice that happened prior, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Let me just actually ping the spell for that. So.
Yep. It pulls him back to a certain place. So 24 force. Yeah.
Yeah, ignoring the 35 there because that's not supposed to be.
Yeah, he misses the save and he ends up just entombed in ice.
Yeah, so he's basically right at that pillar, stuck there, with the ice also stuck there because of
Oh, so you wanted it like right there. That's where you'd be.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
Let's see. Would I be able to, in this time, also heal myself a bit, or try to heal myself?
With what?
Cure wounds.
No, that is an action.
Okay, so it's already... Alright then, in that case, that is Hendrik's turn for me.
Alright. So it'll go to Rick. Alright, Rick.
So if I really wanted to, could I spider climb up the wall and stab him in his head?
Well, try to stab him, yes.
I could attempt to.
Yep.
And there's nothing else going on right now. Except for this motherfucker, and I'm pointing at him, is trying to kill me.
Who are you pointing at?
I mean,
How much healing
if
did
we're
I
being
get?
technical, it was him, but...
Okay.
How much healing did I get?
Only 10. You already have it on your sheet.
You know, he has his cat brain kicked in, so he didn't know. He didn't know he was shooting at me, but it's this guy, right? He's trying to...
He is just standing. He is just standing there. Like, he doesn't look like he's attacking you at this point now. He was watching more the beast.
Can I use my action to ask him a question?
Sure.
What's your game here? What are you trying to do with us?
He will turn to you. I'm not playing a game. I'm watching you all fall.
You can't hold bonus actions, right?
No, you can't. Only actions.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright. And then I'm gonna stand right here and look at Claudius.
He has, once again, the man has a big smile on his face.
Condescendingly, mind you, but looking at Claudius nonetheless. And that'll end my turn.
So, you see him sit down on the altar, and he pulls out the rapier and cuts his hand and presses it to the tablet. You're all fools if you thought that you're ever going to leave here alive. All of you notice the entire pentagram glow and shoot energy directly up. Claudius, Rick, Grzmot, Oscar, all of you need to roll a Constitution save with disadvantage.
I succeed. Dude, we have to succeed. We all roll 13s.
That's not enough.
Every single one of you has 13. I gotta say, that's cool. Now,
Oh.
you're all squatted together, but all temporary hit points fade. The beast dies. All class features get nulled, and you all take 12d10 force damage that cannot be blocked by any sort of immunities or resistance. If you are immune, you become resistant to it, so you take half the damage. But if you are not immune to it and just have
what's
resistance,
instant dead?
you're not instant death. Instant death is if they go double over your hit points, your overall hit points. As you all feel that happen, and then you see his hand raise. Now, for the grand requiem of this lovely charade that we've been doing, kneel. I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
Do I take
33.
33?
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't have a higher wisdom save, Rick.
What do we do? Is it with advantage or normal?
Normal.
You said wisdom save?
Yep.
Well,
Yep. Every one of your bodies immediately sink to the ground onto your knees. And technically, your guys' turns will be skipped for the next 6 rounds. Yeah,
Don't make death saves?
technically you don't. But his turn, all he's going to do in those turns is line you all up. And he will use his action to just wipe the blood on his hand on all 4 of you. Before going back up to the tablet. Now, I will be back once their thing is finally over. Vandal,
Yes.
as your moment comes, it's now your turn.
We wailed him. I'm just gonna hold my action. Take a deep breath. Close my eyes and wait for it to end.
He starts running toward you. As you see him stop, see his head lift up, turning back to you. He just waves slowly.
Waves?
Yeah, like little creepy finger by finger wave.
Wait. I wanna shoot him!
Too bad. Hendrik.
Okay. So, in this interim, it's like Hendrik is gonna start trying to heal himself. When he attempts to heal himself, how powerful is he able to do it though?
You can cast it The max is 5th level. Actually, you've always been able to cast higher. It just costs more HP.
Okay then. Well, in that case, let's see. First, turn off the global damage modifier so they don't just randomly show up, and then let's give up 10 hit points and see what I get. So that would be 9 plus 15. That's 24.
Yep.
Okay. Still no longer bloodied, but goodness.
What HP did you start the fight with?
I started the fight with it was like 85.
Go to that. Go to that as you see the ice melt, and he goes to step with the knife. As he slowly stops, and he smiles, looks up. As you all see yellow fibers going around. As
Wait, say that again?
you see yellow fibers going through your visage, as he waves to you.
Well now. Okay.
So, at this time, go ahead and join the chat.
Okay.
Yep.
18.
All right. So,
Politics over.
as
Okay. What happened now?
as you both awake, you see him turn to you all, to both of you, Vandal and Hendrik, and he's standing on the tablet that has blood on it, and you both see all of them on their knees with blood across their face. And they all seem very out of it, very lost.
He touched my butthole.
So Claudius will die next turn if he does that again, because you are currently dead.
Yeah, Claudius has 0 HP again.
Yeah.
Again?
Again.
Seriously?
Yep, again.
Well, all of them look fucked, but yeah. Now,
Turn me into a lightning mage.
so he looks to both of you. How was your little bit of torment?
Am I still prone right now? Like,
Yeah,
am I-
yes you are. Yes you are.
Still what?
Both of you guys are still prone.
It was mildly annoying.
I can surely
Being
send
someone
you
that
to a
can protect
different
you, then.
place and time. One where maybe a little bit more dire, if you truly want to.
It's a place worse than that, you say?
He just closes his eyes. I heard that the term tick-tock vandal would be very relevant to where you're going.
Once again.
Do we have to do that again?
Vandal's turn.
Oops. Sorry.
He points the rapier as a reaction. You attack me, they die.
So what? I sit here and let you send me back there?
You relived your torment, why would I send you back? If it was only mildly annoying, I could always make sure to remind you what the straits were in those moments.
And look of it, they're dead anyways.
I could let them die if you really like.
Then what? Are you trying to make a bargain?
He points to the pentagram. In you go.
And yet, I have a better idea. Just gonna you know.
He closes his eyes and smiles as you are shooting the shit out of him. Any above 24 hit.
The last 3 hit.
About this time, you notice that with each shot, Rick seems to be taking damage. So, 21, 22, 26, 41. 57, so divide that by half, you're looking at about 26 damage. Let's just do 26.
Other than that, obviously, standing back up, that's the end of my turn.
Right. Hendrik. You saw Vandal just unload, and it caused Rick pain. And you heard... Rick, you do let out this very loud groan of pain because the reality is you still can sort of speak. It's not like it's all there, but pain does still fly through.
Does Hendrik notice, like the fact that he's standing on the altar, that it's doing that?
You can roll investigation. And perception. Do perception too.
Okay. Perception and then investigation.
So
Well, that was a terrible perception roll.
the investigation tells you it's not the tablet.
Okay. But I can't see anything that ties it together.
Mm-mm.
Why do you even want us in that circle?
Go in and find out.
And it looks like to be Vandal's turn again? Okay.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Hendrik makes very slow effort trying to get back up again.
Okay. You slowly stand.
As Hendrik moves closer, he's not actually like down there yet. He's looking down, and that's Hendrik's turn.
Okay. Rick, make a wisdom save. As you try to move your body. Down you go. He's going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at you.
Me?
Yep. And he's going to push you back 10 feet. You will be landing there.
Okay. Can I counterspell that?
It's a cantrip, but it is still... does it say that it requires a spell slot?
I mean, it just requires me to interrupt the creature in the process of casting a spell.
Which, if you want to.
Okay then. Counterspell it is. This is gonna hurt a bit.
So, as you are still there and not taking it, he looks at you and...
I just whack away that Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. He's going to look at you for a moment. He's going to use 2 sorcery points. And he's going to cast Gravity Sinkhole above the place, just enough so it touches you.
Okay. I guess it's a con save.
Yep.
Okay, I take
34. Not 11. The 11 is from other things. That's if it's melee. Or if it's Eldritch Blast. So, you get pulled as you fall down into the thing. Make a wisdom save when you land.
Okay. Let's see. First I bloodied. Okay, so wisdom save.
You are locked down.
Before that happen, as that happens, does my contingency for healing happen?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, great. Let's see. That would be this and at this. So there goes my contingency.
Alright. He will look to Vandal. No, you have a choice. Either to get in or I kill you right here. And you may never see the light of day then. In there, maybe you'll find salvation. Claudius, you are dead. Oscar, make a wisdom save. As once again, you're trying to move, but your body is still saying no. Do the same for Grzmot. Grzmot's body immediately jolts up. You have half a turn. You only have one action and half your movement. And no bonus action.
You think Claudius is dead?
Yeah. But he doesn't look like he's stable.
He's stable.
He's dead but stable. What?
Right? Looks like he is purposely being kept at the brink. As he gets healed 11, and he is now awake. Stable.
That's his turn.
Alright. Vandal.
I think I'll choose having my own free will. So I just shoot him again. And
As your gun
Wow.
locks up,
wow.
your free will is going to get you killed.
Do I stab him?
Good. If you want.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna start stabbing him.
Okay. As you miss with the first one. And the second one just hits his armor, but doesn't do anything. Are you even trying?
Wow. I've become like just a child.
swinging like crazy. Yeah.
You're a bad man. Yeah, that's
Alright.
all I can do.
Okay. Hendrik, you can make a wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom save, go.
As you slowly get up from this.
Can Hendrik take the opportunity to inspect the circle in detail?
Yep. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll Arcana and Investigation. Nice. This is gonna kill you guys if you remain in it for more than a certain amount of time. You don't know how long they've been inside it.
Okay, do I still have enough time though?
You're fine. You don't know how long they've been in here.
Okay then. In that case, does like from the Arcana and Investigation, does it seem like I can destroy the circle?
Yeah. You'd have to put a lot of damage into it.
Okay. Well, this is gonna really hurt for Hendrik because he is going to he's just going to aim at the whatever seems to be the center force of the circle,
Okay.
like where the magic is happening, and
It's right there.
he's gonna unleash everything at once.
Like everything.
Yes. Like, he's gonna unleash the lightning bolts, the destructive wave, the disintegrate from his back, and then he's gonna cast a second disintegrate with his actual action to at max level.
So you run over, and all of you that are near him, you see just all the runes on his body glow this very dark light as he slams his hands down. I want everybody to make dex saves.
Wait, I see it?
Yeah, all of you see it. Yeah, you saw it full well.
So what you're saying is on my next turn.
You can cast one of the spells.
God damn it.
Yeah, no.
And now this
I
is
want to
the-
do all. Alright, dex save.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Turns out,
Who's making
Rick's
a deck save, or everyone's making a deck save?
And
Ooh! I hit the wall.
I
Don't
don't.
all did you roll, Jesse?
Mm.
Roll a dex save.
Okay, hold on, I'm in my kitchen.
Yeah.
On the bright side, the only thing
Did I
that keeps
take
me
damage?
from losing HP is the fact that I am actually is that all my other tattoos heal me when I use them.
23 bludgeoning damage to everybody at the wall.
Since I'm
Which-
tethered to him, did he take damage too?
Who?
A dexterity save?
A Yellow King.
From you getting damaged? No.
Let's see. That would be 12 plus.
So,
that would be
yeah.
24.
Jesse, once again, slams to the wall, and you see the life just go out of his fucking eyes.
How much did Oscar take?
Do you get resistance to it or no? Oh, you didn't hit the wall. You didn't hit the wall. You succeeded your save. As-
Oscar did?
Yeah.
No, Grzmot succeeded. Oscar
Oh,
did.
then yeah, you take the same
I
damage.
don't-
23
Yeah, I don't
bludgeoning.
think I could actually make a save when I did that.
Is
Could
it
I?
force?
No. Yeah. No, it's just bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning? Oh, so how much damage?
It's 23 bludgeoning, yeah. As it just throws you all up against it. Claudius slams up against it and then falls back down. Once again, he's unconscious. As you see the man literally look up, and he looks more pissed than anything. This is just destroyed rock with darkness pulling from the bottom and 1,000 eyes looking to come through the cracks. That your turn, Hendrik? You're literally falling to the ground after that.
Yeah, there's literally nothing that Hendrik could do after that.
All right, Rick, you are now free of the curse, but you are still prone.
I am gonna get up from being prone and attempt to head toward Hendrik.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. That's all I can do.
Okay. You're standing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Same amount of movement, so this man is going to finally start swinging his rapier. Actually, no. He's going to look at Vandal, and he's just going to grab his head.
That's new. I haven't made a intelligence before.
As you just feel your mind go into this very large pit. And it's just a cell. Stay put. He's gonna jump. Arrogant little man. He's going to use his action to stand. After depleting his sorcery points. There we go. Oh wait, he has advantage because you're prone. Wow. So
Okay.
as he
He misses
misses,
anyway.
And then the other attack, he slams
Okay,
it.
that-
Yeah, that one will. Followed by a smite going off. And that's not triggering the right one. Oh, here we go. It's right here. Ignore the 7. He's going to cast it at 5th. As he just launches this radiant damage into you.
Okay, that really hurts. Minus this, and then now it's gonna be minus 33. Yep, Hendrik is now nearly dying again.
Yeah, you all see Hendrik actually bleeding out. And he looked like he just took a very large attack from that. Followed by all his skin kind of tearing from the magic he just casted. Claudius, make a death save.
You son of a bitch! I don't even know where theirs are. There they are. Shabam.
You should know you have death saves more than anybody else.
Did I succeed or fail?
You fail one.
Okay.
Alright, Oscar.
Oh, do you have to have dash in your kit to dash?
You can dash as an action, but you are prone still. So you have to get out from that.
Yeah. So I can go 45 feet?
Yeah, 45 when you stand.
That's my turn.
Alright.
So the floor is kind of like cracking, and there's like
Yeah,
dark
there's eyes peering through the cracks. Grzmot.
Oh, goody.
Oh, he's gonna stand up.
He's already standing. He succeeded, remember?
Oh.
Hendrik might die this coming turn if he doesn't get out. But I don't know. Let's see what happens.
That's his turn. That's all you can do.
Okay. Vandal?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, so what do you want to do with him? Yeah, that hits. Just hits into his back.
How much damage does Rick take?
6. 6. As you feel him, just your gut kind of clenching. That his turn. Was that Grzmot's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Vandal, you are currently in this cell. Your mind can't see or hear anything beyond it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do? You're restrained. And this cell looks to be ticking as you see hundreds of clocks surrounding you, encircling you.
Well then, guess I'll just shoot at a few random clocks.
Okay.
But first, obviously I have to reload the gun.
Okay. Use a bonus
Which I
action,
will
really.
in no way speed up, so that takes a full action. Right.
It's only a bonus action now.
Mm. Yes, then. They'll just start shooting wildly at clocks.
Okay.
I suppose.
As you just start shooting it. Roll. How many shots do you have? Or how many are you making?
That's it. Just two.
Okay. So I will need. No, you have 3. You're level 11. Past level 11, you get 3 shots. But I will need. Or no, you're right too. What am I saying? Now roll 1d8. One, two, as the bullet. You guys see him shoot the wall over there. The other one seems to hit right there. No? That your turn? As he just starts shooting at all these clocks.
Yeah.
Alright. Hendrik.
Okay. Hendrik is still prone. He's still bleeding. Let's see. Yeah. I wonder if Hendrik can get away from this at all. Do I have anything that could move me out of there? Let's see. What was it? Did I have some sort of combat role? Yes, I do. Can I, at this point in time, while prone, can I just like roll away from him?
Sure.
Am I? Okay, bonus action. Roll away! just roll. Roll like my life depends on it. Because it does.
It does, yeah. Alright. That your turn?
And
Or do you have any action?
well, an action would be trying to, well, I've already casted, yeah, I've already casted all my damage tattoos out. So, as a free action, I use my Long Strider, and I'll just ping that.
Alright. As you start being able to move faster.
Yep. Spend half of my movement to get back up. I still got 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Grab onto Rick. Help!
And, well, as Hendrik's just trying to, get to cover, he's going to, well, he's only able to do, level 1 Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay.
Because he's taking 2 damage, so he's healing only 8. As he's coughing up blood doing so. And, yeah, that's his, unfortunately, Hendrik's turn.
Alright. Rick.
Can I grab Hendrik and drag him closer to Oscar?
Yeah, you can move him 15 feet.
Would I have to make an athletics check?
No, he's willing, so it still counts as grappling,
Are you
though.
willing?
Just do whatever, because I'm already running towards you.
Alright.
No. You wrap arm in arm and you start skipping off with him, yeah.
Still can't get close enough.
I know what you're trying to do now.
It's a shame that you were not next to Hendrik when he used his Long Strider, because technically he's using it at level 4 and he could like buff, a total of 4 people to be moving faster.
Oh yeah, because that's what you put it on your leg. Okay.
Oh wait. Okay. No, because I can't use the bonus section, but I can use the Long Strider on myself.
You can, which would let you move 5 more feet. You also can dash.
Oh, that is true. I can dash. So if I do that, I'll dash and it'll let me move 15 feet closer, right?
Yep.
like, I'm not hovering over anything, right? Like,
No, but you do see that they're like cracks like on a sidewalk, so you can step on them. But you see eyes looming through it.
all right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my healing pulse.
All right, how far out's it go?
15 feet.
Okay, so Oscar and Hendrik, you are both getting healed for 10. You as well, Rick.
And that'll be my turn.
How many rounds has it been since I got damaged first?
About 3. Like technically it's been longer, but let's say 3. As he's gonna turn to Grzmot. And you just hold his hand up and show this glowing sign. It's 19.
Wild charm. Let's see. Would it?
You have
wait,
advantage.
Does he have an advantage?
He does.
Yeah.
Who has advantage?
Grzmot.
Why?
One more time.
Because you're an ally of his is fighting the creature. So let's see if you make it.
Why do I have what?
Do you not read it? It says if you or an ally of yours is fighting the creature, has advantage on the saving throw.
Oh. Huh.
Which, again, right under. So, he is the Vale King. This is an embodiment of Bane, and Grzmot knows that. Contain them, is all he says. Claudius, make another death save. Once again, a fail. He's at 2. Oscar, you see Grzmot slowly stand up and start turning to you guys. He's gonna be like that way for 5 hours. As Oscar slams both his hands, says clear. You are back up with 8 hit points, Claudius.
I stab myself in the gut because I know I'll win the third save.
So,
Like a boss.
what else are you doing, Oscar?
Imagine needing 3 saves when you can do it in 1.
Gonna hold my bonus action. That's my turn.
Grzmot is told to contain you guys. Right? Well, that's not containing, that's attacking. Holy shit. Anyway, you guys took, that works. So you run up and swing at who?
I mean, I guess Rick.
Rick, you just get cut by this Kopesh that is burning with Vale Crown
I'm
Might.
gonna use he crit, but I'm gonna use my one of my passive augments that makes me take 0 damage from slashing for 1 big hit.
Okay. And what one is
So the radiant will still hit. I'll take
that? What augment
7.
is that?
It was. I don't think it was Unmoved Machine. It was one of the ones from my Adaptive Body, I believe. No, it wasn't that. There was one. Fuck. Why did I do that?
I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure. I know that there was one that said something like that where I could gain, because that was part of the thing that we were
Was this
talking
in
about.
body
when-
type, maybe?
I don't think so either. You gain resistance if you gain resistance bludgeoning if another instance of resistance would gain you immunity for 1 round. It'd be resistant body type, but it'd be half damage for the first shot. There's no way to be completely immune.
I haven't been hit by a slashing attack.
You haven't.
Alright, so I take 17 plus 7. 16 plus 7.
Yep. Or 15 plus 7. As you just feel the Kopesh cut. What else is Grzmot doing? Swings again. I'm pretty sure that hits, right?
Hold on. 17. Around like 20 because of the Templar. Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. Roll damage. You're
Uh,
you're
1
resistant. You're resistant to slashing this turn. Remember.
Yeah, but I only wanted to block the
You're
crit.
resistant to it though. That means that you take half damage for the rest of the round.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's 12.
Plus 3.
Well, Vandal just vanished. So, yeah, you're taking 12 damage in total from that. You see blood coming from Rick's side. That your turn, Grzmot?
Yep.
Well, we may have an issue. We need to know where he went.
What?
Well, Vandal left. So, okay. So his internet went out. You see him notice that something, and he just grabs his head and covers his eyes, and he pretends that they're not there. Hendrik.
Okay. Looks like Hendrik's gonna try this again.
Welcome back. I told him what you did. Are you trying that on Grzmot?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He needs to make a charisma save.
Yep. Charisma save, DC 17. He fails.
So, he now,
Is no longer charmed.
as he knows what he's doing,
This won't last forever.
he's holding it for 1 minute. So,
Yep. I'm holding it. It only holds for 1 minute. Sadly.
anything else?
Fortunately, Hendrik doesn't have anything else right now, as he's just trying to move behind Rick.
Rick, it is now your turn. You're muted.
I know I was trying to think of what I wanted to do.
No, okay. Actually, Rick, at the start of your turn, the shackles are gone.
Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Twilight Bond again.
Alright. You notice that you can't. The creature, he literally is dead right now. He comes back at the end of a long rest.
Alright.
So you try and summon him, and you feel like this shadowy hand grab your throat. No.
Can't hit him. Alright, that'll end my turn.
That was only 20 feet.
I thought it was... Oh, I was counting wrong. Alright, my bad.
Did you let go of Hendrik when you're moving back to him?
Well, you moved, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you moved. I let you go when you moved.
Okay, okay.
Since I can't... Oh, wait. If I stay here, he can't hit me unless he moves in. Yeah, okay. And then I'll attempt to attack him.
That
Wait,
hits.
I gotta take the Twilight info. -2 from that.
That's fine. Yeah, so you go to stab. It hits him.
Wait. Oh.
You see his gut kind of. He grabs like a piece where you hit him.
And then I'm gonna do it again. That misses.
That definitely misses. As you swing, he just uses his hand to slap it away. This time, he looks at you.
But at least I looked cool when he slapped it out of me.
No, he just slapped it away. He doesn't look cool doing it. He just is more annoyed with it. So, you see him aim his hand. You're a bother to me. Leave. So charisma save. You all see as Rick vanishes. He looks over at Oscar and Claudius. Then back to both of Grzmot and Hendrik. Hey, Vandal. As this happens, all the clocks shatter. And you see out here again.
Oh, good.
You notice that he's choosing something. Claudius, your turn.
Oscar's gonna use his
Step out
held
around
reaction.
Oscar.
Oscar's gonna use his held reaction and yell at Grzmot, "This is the way," and then look at Claudius.
Claudius, you were prone.
What do you mean this is the way?
He's asking you a question. You can respond back.
Oscar's just gonna say, Grzmot will understand that you have to do what you have to do here.
Do those hit?
Are you shooting him?
Yeah.
The first one does. So you see him buckle back some, grips his hand really tight. It's him then.
Does he have to make a?
He does. He does.
I used my grip points.
Wow.
I wasn't done.
That doesn't
No,
matter.
he-
That was him.
Had to make it for me to see if I came back.
Yeah. Like, even if that wasn't with advantage, that's a natural 20 on the very first roll. That's fucking insane.
I used my grip points to use my bonus action as to give me the opportunity to attack.
Okay, so you're doing bonus shot?
Uh-huh. And I'd like to unload 7 grip points and shoot Grzmot.
Why?
What?
Why are you shooting Grzmot?
I have to.
Why?
I'm shooting Grzmot.
Again, why?
Because he's charmed.
He's not.
But I just took off the.
Took it
Okay,
off
you
last
took
turn.
off the charm. You took off the charm for 1 minute.
Yep.
And he's able to concentrate on that.
But
Yeah.
Hendrik can't do anything but hold that.
He can still cast invocations. They don't use concentration. He still has a gun.
How much health do you have?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm bleeding out. I'm near death.
But
Then this
he's...
seems like a poor decision to save Grzmot.
Grzmot, the spell's already been cast. It doesn't cost him health.
Yeah, the spell's already cast. I just have
I
to
think what
keep
he's-
thinking about the spell.
Meta knowledge wise, I think what he's saying is it's the risk of Hendrik dying or being incapacitated is high within a round or two. And so Grzmot will become possessed in a round or two, and you will end up having to fight Grzmot anyways.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, man. If you want to shoot Grzmot, go for it.
That being said, if you attack just meta-wise again, if you attack him again, he has to make another Constitution save to keep me out.
Alright, oh wait. I'm not unloading my grip points, but I am using 2 to be able to shoot again.
Okay.
I'll just shoot him.
Alright. Damage. And that would be... Alright. He will make another Constitution save. That is exactly the damage. So, technically, you're coming back. As you see him reform next to him.
I just really want to make some kind of a annoying high-pitched noise. when
Do
I
it. Do it. You were back on Earth, you were having a good time, and now this motherfucker brought you back. Because that's where it sent you. It sent you back to Earth. So, is that your turn, Claudius?
Yes.
Oscar.
Hendrik. I'm gonna put that on Hendrik.
Hendrik, you heal 12.
Alright, that helps a bit. Thanks.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use that on Hendrik with my bonus action.
Okay.
You get 2 AC, and
Great.
that's Oscar's turn.
All right. Grzmot.
He's gonna swing for the fences.
That hits.
He's gonna smite. Hold on, I gotta think.
Radiant and then force. How does he want to do this? So as you come down for the strike, you finally see this mirrored image finally shatter, and this man is bloodied to all hell. So how do you want to kill him?
He is gonna swing with the Kopesh again
Okay.
and decapitate him.
So the first shot, you kind of hit his side. He's like, that finally breaks the glamour he had on as you just turn and you cut. The entire head flies into the air as his eyes, you see like this spectral image fly out of his face and go into the ground. But his body falls there completely dead.
So I just appreciate that what happened is we freed Grzmot long enough for him to run up and attack the guy. Then Rick got freed, basically screamed bug-eyed as this semi-charmed Grzmot went over and splashed blood across his face. So, like you said, all we know is that Rick went back to Earth and he's like, what the fuck? I wanted to be here to begin with. And then, like, comes back, ah! And then, he's bug-eyed, he's looking at it like, what the fuck?
And then immediately he dies.
And then immediately dude dies and blood gets splattered all across Rick's face. He's just like, what the fuck, guys?
So, all of you add... Actually, you just... What is your experience at right now?
Oh, were you asking us what
What's your
we're
experience at?
100,000 exactly.
Okay.
What? You guys are getting experience?
You all are.
You guys are getting experience?
You are going to 120,000.
100,000?
You're at 120,000.
Oh, I never changed Oscar's experience then. So
Yeah,
I'm at
I'm at like
120,000.
So what's mine?
You're all at 120,000. As you
We
see,
level up.
you see his blade finally destroy. Yeah, it's going to be a level up. As it shatters, and you notice that the rapier just lands there. The cloak kind of sprawls out, and the rings that weren't really used are still there.
I want either one of the rings or the cloak. Oh, wait, I can use the rapier, too. Hold on. I want the
Yeah,
rapier.
that's what I'm saying. You should probably take the rapier.
Because
I'll take the cloak.
I've got the large build.
Let me ask you, who benefits from a dexterity-based weapon the most?
Dexterity would probably be Vandal, I think, right?
Vandal, but
Me.
I also get damage based on my dexterity as well.
Let's see, what do I get damage based?
So do I, but I can
And
do
I
a lot
can-
of damage.
I can technically dual wield it with the glaive of Kra Lagul.
I already dual wield 2 guns that are based on dexterity in every battle.
You know what? I think Oscar should get the cloak because charisma is what his damage goes off of.
So, I mean, I personally don't care who gets
I wonder what the
weapon.
ring does.
No, but the cloak would round out my damage. So
You don't even know what the cloak does.
But you said dexterity, so what I'm saying is
What?
He was
No.
talking about the rapier.
Rapier
Since I-
is dexterity-based weapon.
Oh, I thought we were
I
talking
don't
about
want it anymore.
cloak.
I walk away.
I thought the cloak was dexterity. Never mind.
Oh.
I take the cloak. And I walk away.
Okay. Don't ask what everybody else wants. You just grab the cloak. Fuck you guys.
How many
Rick
rings are
snatches the cloak from him. before-
Actually, I don't think that he can. I think he already has a cloak from the last fight. No, he
there?
doesn't.
Rick?
No, the cloak was on Vandal.
And Hendrik saw like something come out of the body and enter through the cracks on the floor, right?
Yeah.
That's not that Hendrik is like, oh guys, whatever is on his body, let's get it and find some way to get the hell out of here.
Well, how many rings are there?
There's two. And they look
Why don't
like
we
they
just
are a
grab-
part of the same thing.
Why don't we just grab everything up and try and leave as fast as possible? We can divvy it up later.
I'm fine with that. Let's get out of here. Let's skedoodle.
Hendrik has a point. I agree with him.
Yeah.
Let's skedoodle.
A great point, Vandal. Let's go.
Which way do we even skedoodle to? Here? The opening here, I guess?
You notice that you now have the weird gemstone that starts hovering in the air the moment you grab it.
Oscar takes
That
it.
walkway? No, you can't. It literally flies up in the air and then it starts glowing. That area right where you fell from, it slams into it and a burning door made of crystals starts forming.
So is it at the altar? Do we have to go upstairs?
No,
or is
it's right here on the bottom.
Okay. Well then, Oscar and Grzmot are just gonna walk through it.
Yeah, I'll walk through it too.
So you grab all the stuff, you'll deal with that later, is what you're pretty much doing.
Yep.
Claudius?
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. That's probably for the best.
Are we gonna talk about the fact that I ate a dagger?
Yeah, the dagger's inside of you now. We're gonna take a CAT scan, and it's gonna burn a hole in you. Ow!
You're gonna have to tell. You're gonna have to tell that to Hendrik.
All of you notice that you're in Banehold once again. But this time you notice that it is in a very specific location. Hendrik, you know this location. You've seen it. You remember a fight with 7 people here. One that turned. Very different, as you all are through here now. You also see a glowing red light further up the pathway.
Does it look like that we're able to rest for a bit, a short rest at least?
Not where you're at.
Yeah.
Vandal, roll a perception.
I perceive things.
Yeah, you do. You hear a voice like, I don't care how much he's worth, just I want the money. So of course he'll be back. Well, it would be great. As you immediately start noticing, that is Tillion's voice.
Killian's voice, you say?
Yes.
What
Talking
chat
about
am I
money.
getting notifications from on here?
I don't know. It's not part of ours.
Talking about money, you say?
Yes, and it is coming from up north. And as you kind of cross the bridge, you notice this very large, kind of skeletal body with both hands held out, followed by something at the lower part, but the red light's kind of blocking it. And hanging from it is this banner that has a bunch of hexes on it. And there's a body hanging there. But it looks like a demon body.
Well, if you don't like to go.
This place has changed a little bit.
Everything always does.
That body, though. I know this place.
So, as you come anywhere closer to that, you notice Tilly and Lau about to walk through it. A portal.
Alright,
Oscar's
I'll
gonna-
pop off a round or two trying to get his attention.
Just
Oscar's gonna say, let him go, please.
so yeah,
No.
he turns around.
Actually, there's no reason to damage.
Yeah, you fire, and you were just trying to do it wildly to get his attention, so he does turn around. Look at him! Coming all the way out here. I'm surprised you haven't killed yourself already.
Hendrik stays behind the arch. Like the
You have a chance
doorway.
to kill you.
Up at the top right, the top left shoulder, you see this. With a very large, kind of incorporeal scythe, watching. Yes, you know
Is
the...
it a charisma site?
Sure, it is.
Hendrik's
And
like,
it's
"How
also an
did I-"
Endorian, but, you know, whatever you really want to think
No,
about.
wait, no. Pull that picture up. That's what? Not any of the.
Yeah, it is. It is specifically Endorian number... Let me open this up.
It's 11. It's the serpent.
I'm
Okay.
gonna run over and stand right next to Vandal. Where's my fucking bounty, you asshole?
What bounty are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I can hear that shit-eating grin. I know that boy is grinning.
No, he's looks more confused. What bounty?
Oh, fuck, what was his name? The snake guy. Hold on, I have to make a mental history check.
Are you kidding me right now?
He's thinking long and hard.
I am thinking long. It's actually more about I'm trying to find the bounties, but I don't think I'm gonna successfully find the bounties.
Does Vandal know?
It's been a long time.
I do. I remember
Look through my journal.
Terrence Shackelford. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, the snake guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, shit. Where'd I leave the body? Oh, I left it with the big man whose name escapes me.
I'll take the money for it.
Oh, you want
I don't
money?
care what you do.
You just want the money for it. That, how much was it?
60,000.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. He pulls out like a handful of crystals and he just scatters them. That should cover it.
And then one last thing.
Wait, that's you're giving me the crystals?
He threw them on the ground. They're like scattered about here.
Hold on. I am gonna make an insight check. Are they actually crystals or are they glass?
They look like they're crystals.
Wouldn't you be inciting to see if he's actually trying to give you a gift?
Either way, it doesn't seem like he's lying either. They are very much crystals on the ground.
Oh, okay.
One last thing to seal the deal here.
That was my only bone to pick with you. Fine.
I'll show you them in a little bit.
Yeah, well,
We'll worry about all that in a little bit.
Rick runs away, gets in a portal, leaves, and goes home.
Don't think Rick
no,
does it.
I'm gonna help them.
What are all of you doing back here?
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Hendrik's just watching the situation from behind the wall.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give me a second. I have to take a bio. I'll be right back.
So, as for Vandal though,
Yeah. No, I just said that there's one last thing to seal this deal.
you see him look at you, tilts his head. I can only assume what.
Yes. Go ahead. Preferably not with the body.
Oh, he's gonna have sex with him.
He holds out his arms. Well, are we going to make it a gentleman's game, or is it going to be a lot more, I just stab you to death and then watch you bleed out and use whatever magic I need to burn your body?
Do you really think that would work? That I would just walk up to you?
Not really. I didn't assume that, but I could only hope that that's what you would do.
Yes. It's a foolish thing to do.
It depends on what side you're really standing on. He throws a dagger at you. 21 break your AC. $21 breaks your AC, right? You are miles away. But again, I'm asking, does 21 break your AC? Because this is happening before you can cast the Vale's Grasp. Oh, you're using it on him? I would like if people spoke, because I can't hear.
I was sneaking.
Okay. Well, you didn't make a sneak roll anyway, so. Vandal, alive? So 21 breaks your AC, correct, or no?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. That sneak is not on there. It's only 8. And are you using Vale's Grasp on him?
I'm using it on Vandal.
Yeah. So his body apparates as he sees Vandal getting pulled back 15 feet. Oh, come on now. He looks over at Rick.
Well, I'm not gonna let you hurt him.
You could move. This is a very gentlemanlike sport.
Listen, I ain't actively gonna hunt you, but I'm also not gonna let you attack my buddies.
You're right. I'll just be on my merry way then.
It's gonna shoot him. And it's gonna miss.
As it weaves past him, he stops for a second. You see his arms spread out as his back just turns to this weird ethereal, like, shroud. You can do it again if you really like. But I'm gonna see you on the other side. So he turns around looking at you as he's taking steps back. Just to inform you, I'm heading out east. Don't worry, I'm not leaving Pantheon. But I have some business. So if you want to head out east, meet me there. Maybe you'll actually have a chance then. Instead of whatever this is. He
I'm
goes,
gonna walk down to Vandal and I'm gonna tell him, "Oh, we are definitely going after him."
bravo, bravo. This man over here says that.
Isn't that the Havoc Priest?
It is. He's just drinking and smoking over there.
And the gemeralds are still down there, right?
Yeah.
Gems. Beautiful gems.
They're crystals.
I'm gonna walk over them
Crystals
and
can be
pick all of them up. How many do I get?
7.
7.
Yeah.
7 supposed crystals.
Oscar is gonna look at the Havoc Priest and ask him if he knows. Ask him what his allegiance to Corpus Gator
To
is.
Corpus?
Are you wondering where I stand on killing him or not? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I will support you doing it, I suppose. It's actually a lot more fun watching you from a distance.
Well then, a little birdie said that the Havoc Priests know a trick or two to fighting, Corvus Galen.
Yeah, it's mainly a old tome, but it'll help you wherever you can.
At this point, Hendrik's gonna start moving along. Like he's gonna
Well.
walk out.
Do you know where we could procure one?
Wait, hold on. You see him kind of look around. Oh no. Where did I put it? He just pulls it out of his shirt. Probably right here. I was waiting on you guys.
Can we have it?
I don't know. I feel like not
Claudius
everyone's here.
walks up and kisses him on the mouth.
Claudius, you're really far away to kiss him on the mouth.
Yeah, you're. Even if you owl and sprint, I doubt you could get there.
So you just see his skin tearing and then healing. It's leaving these horrible scars all along him while he's healing himself. Hendrik, your heart feels as if you keep doing this, it's going to stop.
Hendrik, buddy, I do not have another healing pulse. I can't heal you.
So he is holding
now
like
that
this
we're-
scroll in his hand.
Wait, I can run over and do this.
So
I'm gonna use. He used 3 heal or 2 heals.
One heal.
What's this first one and then a higher level cast?
Yeah, you can't cast it at a higher level. You just cast the base spell.
All right.
So
So can I cast it twice though?
no, only once.
All right, I'll cast it once. I'll
So 1d8 plus your intelligence.
1d8 plus 5 / roll 1d8 plus 5.
Oscar is going
Ah.
to say, now that we're all here, can we have is it a book? Is it a scroll?
It's a scroll.
Can we have the scroll?
It's in a very ornate scroll holder. I guess I have to ask.
Hendrik's looking over, toward the giant skeleton and seeing the Andorian. Like, can he roll insight on that? Like,
Yeah.
What?
It's number 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it seem like it's gonna be hostile toward us?
Unreadable. Unreadable.
Okay. Is it
But
a
you do
token-
see further up, though, that's the body of the original Bernie Priest.
The one that Tozen threw into the ocean.
Nope, not that one. This is from the last campaign.
Which one? This is the body?
It's the one.
No, this.
It's the one that took over Aaron Havoc's. Didn't it?
Yeah, the one up here. Yeah, that's what became of him, and he's just suspended there and pinned to the giant skull. Anyway,
So,
he looks at you guys. What is even in it for me if you guys are going to go kill him and ruin all my business?
well, I mean, I guess after that you can cash in your money in the bank and kill all of us, because we'll be pretty beat to hell.
No, you won't. Here's a word of advice. The people that protect him are still a lot stronger than he is. Take us, for example. We could drop about 8 meteors on you in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, well, right now we're no threat to you.
No, I'm just saying, when it comes time to dictate who is stronger, we are stronger than him. With what I have here, imagine it's the holy grail for what you guys need. The one thing that he is truly weak to. Now, when it comes time for you to kill him, you have one of about 20 options. 1, you kill him. 2, you set him free. 3, blah, 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 blah.
Wait, what do you mean set him free?
Oh, here we're at this part. You don't know anything about Corpus Galum, do you?
I mean, my
He wants to set free the Andorians.
my my memory is kind of hazy, but I remember in the lofty tower he has a master.
That's what you remember? Is his master... Are you sure that it's a master? That just seems a little far-fetched.
I mean, like I said, my memory's a little hazy. He's done something to me.
Well, I could assume. All I'm saying is that there's many options that you can choose when it comes time.
Well, what can you tell us about him?
He smells like onion sometimes. I swear he stays away from fire like it's a plague. He hates every one of his subjects. But ultimately, he needs us because he, like I said, is very weak without us. Yeah.
So,
Who here is able to actually benefit from magic and not just inputs it into their wonderful weapon?
Rick's gonna run over. Ah, definitely me. My blood was built for this.
I mean, the only one that slings spells is Hendrik, but I mean, potentially Oscar.
All I say is that you all take a moment to really invest in this and learn it. If you don't learn it and don't understand how to fully utilize your power against him, you're gonna die. And make sure, for the love of God, that you're actually hitting him. He throws the scroll to Oscar.
Okay.
Wait, you said it's a scroll.
It is.
Can't meta knowledge? Can't this motherfucker scribe a scroll?
No, he can. You all can learn this from the scroll, like all
I can learn
spellcasters.
it.
All spellcasters can.
I can learn it. I learn it.
He hops back up.
Claudius learns it.
Yeah, you're not doing that right now.
So
Oscar still has it in
is
his
gonna,
hand.
Oscar's gonna read it.
And-
Roll it back up. And look up to the Havoc Priest and say, so what controls him that causes this to work?
They always say that the mind, when you go too far into being a genius, that it slowly starts to fracture. I'm not the one that made that. Hell, I don't even know who did. But he himself said do not let it get into the hands of anyone. And yet here I am. Tricky fingers and all. Either way, you all look like shit. You should probably go away inside one of those broken buildings and maybe recuperate yourselves a little bit. It's not like Galem's going anywhere.
Oscar's gonna scratch his head a little and say, something has power over Galen. Can you tell us about it?
Well, it's as ever grow. He just looks down at the guy. It's just walking and it looks over at all of you.
The Endorian, or?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, the whole thing that he has power over, no, there's nothing rolling over him. I think it's more of a fear of something. Everybody has secrets.
Can you tell me what he fears?
I have no idea.
The
Apparent-
scroll can.
Apparently, he's afraid of that scroll.
So move to a building.
Yeah. Oscar's gonna put the scroll away and ask him if he knows where the next planar bridge is.
He points, like, he just turns his body to literally what Tillian went through. It's right there.
And how do we open it?
I do.
Well then, I guess we'll see you when we see you.
This has a little wave.
Oscar and Grzmot are gonna start leaving.
And you mean you don't want to kill us?
Oh, I
Oscar
never
and
said
Grzmot
that.
are just gonna keep going.
You killed one of our own. We definitely will get retribution for it. May it be tomorrow, a week from now, maybe even a year from now. We really don't really
Hold
have
on.
a set schedule for these kind of things.
Hold on.
Oscar's gonna.
We never actually killed him.
Oscar's just gonna keep walking. He didn't.
The
hear
guy that killed him.
By association, it was you. That's all that matters. And then you killed another one of them
No, he
by
killed
letting
himself.
him kill himself. You didn't try and save him afterward. How, you're cruel people. Cruel, cruel people.
Hendrik's too far to hear.
I'm gonna
any-
grab this guy because he's just gonna keep standing here, and I'm gonna pull him with me.
You're getting pulled, Claudius.
Okay.
I'm gonna use an athletics because I know he wants to try and fight me.
At this point, Oscar is going to pull out the scroll and he's gonna hand it to Claudius.
No, Hendrik. Hendrik can learn it and then
Claudius.
copy it. And then once he copies it, he can give it to the copied scroll to Claudius.
I don't know how to learn. Like, do I just learn this spell for free or what?
You do, but it comes with a test. Like a very big... It's old magic. It doesn't seem to be stable. So, if you use it more than probably what intended for, you may end up causing adverse effects. And you know that just from the way that the runes are wrote on the page.
I'll let you add that to my sheet because I don't want to fuck with that. But I'm gonna I guess I'll just hand the scroll to Hendrik and say, be careful with this.
Did you already recognize what's on it?
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna read it for everybody.
You can't read the, like, runes. It's just runes.
Oh, he doesn't know what it says.
No, you know what it says, but it's not... You can't say magic.
If you say magic, it's called casting it.
Yeah.
So he can't like explain what it does by.
You can explain what it does. It's not... You can't say it in exact words, for sure. But you can say, like, what it's supposed to do. But you can't just say magic, like, on a page, because it's all just arcanic runes.
Basically, what it's doing, it's just when you're looking at the runes. Imagine this is Hogwarts, all right? You're looking at Wingardium Leviosa. So when you say it, you've casted Wingardium Leviosa, and stuff will start floating. When you try and like speak the words on the scroll.
Then let me just narrate it. This is a very old eldritch spell. Causes a fraying of sanity. It'll destroy his mind. Basically, this spell makes me chase the sculptor. By the way.
Yeah, I still got the thing up. So what it looks like here is it does a bunch of psychic damage, like meta-wise.
They take a bunch of force when they take. How do you? Wait, what? When they've taken 5d12, so every time they fail a sanity throw, they take 1d12. When they've failed 5 times and taken 5d10, they lose 2 sanity, and when they are reduced to 0 sanity, they die.
They actually become
They don't die. They're stable. They're stable, but they're basically retarded.
So they become a vegetable until somebody casts Wish.
Yeah.
Which, when he said we had to bring Corpus back to him alive, he didn't say anything about able to speak or not a vegetable. He just wanted him back alive, so.
Anyway,
That would be most useful, yes.
so it breaks the mind. Obviously, each person should only use it to get him sanity to 0.
So potentially we could cast this 4 times a turn.
Yeah.
It's concentration. It's every turn. It keeps ticking.
Yeah, but
It says casting time 1 action.
Yeah.
but 4 people could
Concentration
cast
up
it.
to 10 minutes.
Oh shit! So we could technically, 4 of us could cast it at once and hold it onto him for.
Yeah. So we just have to walk up. Somebody blasts him with it and hope that he fails the sanity saving throw.
And if he doesn't, then we just do it again.
And again, and again,
And again. And again.
and again.
We have to do something to lower his sanity first, because it says a target with sanity 10 or higher is immune to the spell. I guess after we long rest and we go back to the Havoc Priest, we can ask.
It'll be insane.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but I guess when we go back, we can ask him how stable Galem's mind is.
We sort of did earlier. He said something about being a little bit unstable.
Alright.
My sanity's at really low.
I have to go to bed.
So I'm guessing this is the point where we're all long resting, like, and just taking care of each other here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
people,
suppose then we just go to bed.
You know,
unless you guys want to talk, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
I do want to do some flavor talking. Hey,
Go.
Vandal,
Because I have to work in the morning.
you've been
Yeah.
quiet lately. Maybe you want to tell me why you've been quiet lately.
Alright. I suppose we can go for a little walk.
Why don't you just tell everybody?
And I'm gonna,
Sleep.
as
You're going to sleep.
as I walk with him, I'm gonna point at Hendrik. Don't think you walked away without anything. We're gonna talk about some of them ramifications for using magic.
Oh. Okay.
Yes. I'll be here. I'll be here for a bit. By the way, who's holding on to the 2 rings? From
We just collectively grabbed all the
Well,
stuff.
I'm
so-
asking who gets all the items. There's 3 items there: the rings, the cloak, and the rapier.
Are the rings like a together thing?
Yes.
Well, like Oscar said earlier, I'm at max attunements, so can't use the rings. Grzmot is Grzmot, so he can't use the rings.
He's just Grzmot.
I don't even know what the rings do, but the only things that I would be interested in would be the cloak and the rapier.
And you already got the rapier, so
Well, we haven't decided technically.
Again, it's a very dex-based weapon. You don't use dex, you use strength. Oh, you
I
use
mean-
dex too. But
I do use Dex. I use Dex.
you wanna use your rapier over this scythe, not the scythe, but this fucking glaive that gives you power.
I can use both at the same time.
Yeah, you don't get the range bonus from that. You only get it from what the creature is wielding, which he wields the glaive with you.
Yeah, but I could run over him within melee range and stab the things.
Pretty sure that it might not be good.
The alternative would be to give the Dex-based weapon to the only other melee user in the party that's going to stay in the party.
Yeah.
Not the dude.
Like speech bubbles appear over Rick's head as he's just talking.
Does Claudius, does he use melee weapons?
He uses the pestilence dagger that's now gone, and maybe the rogue character who literally stabs people with hidden blades. It couldn't be that.
No one ever thinks about me. I got it.
I thought you used portal guns! I thought your gimmick was portal guns!
Oh, you're right, but also, just
Dexterity. Lots of
these,
dexterity.
this, all dexterity.
I didn't know you had Cutlass!
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so I can't take the rings because I already have one ring, so
You can wear more rings on hands.
Yeah.
You have 5 fingers on each head.
Well, Claudius said that
they're not spell based, are they?
Hendrik's
Oh
gonna
my.
hold on to the
Awesome.
rings and
Attacking.
see, like, can he figure anything out from the rings?
Are you trying to keep them? Because once they're attuned to you, they're attuned to you.
Well, I mean, Hendrik has 2 attunements, so he could attune to 1 more set of items. But it's like, how do the rings look like?
They look as if they have a red and a blue stone on it, and they look like they're very smooth. And you swear that you see the mystic magic going around it.
mystic magic.
Yeah.
Sounds like Hendrik should put on the rings.
It's more like it seems to be avoiding the rings.
The magic avoids the rings?
Yeah, it seems as if it's being moved by the rings.
Wait, so if I go over with my non-mystic self and I touch the rings,
Well, it's not his magic that's getting displaced. Like, he's just seeing that, like, the small threads of magic are kind of weaving past him.
It's an interesting property these rings are.
alright, fine. I'll take either the rings, since they're a pair, or the cloak.
Well, Claudius has the cloak and he went to bed.
Oh.
Well, you grabbed it.
I'm just gonna say that he took. Let's just say that he took the cloak, wrapped himself with it, and went to sleep.
Yeah, he's like, this is my fucking cloak. So there's these rings.
Like I said, Oscar can't use them. He has 3 attunements.
What all did you end up taking last time?
Me?
Yeah.
I have the headband, the enhanced arcane focus, and the demon armor. The cursed armor. Remember?
What? That is not the case. Hold on. That is what it is.
You told me last time that
Not
I
you.
maxed
Not you.
it.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
Okay.
I typed the wrong thing.
But I am at max attunements, right?
You have 3, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I should have 3.
I think I only have one. Oh, wait, no, does glaive count as attunement?
No.
No, alright, so then I've only got one attunement, and that's the Ring of Mind Shielding.
So are you? Who's getting the rings? Is my question.
I'll just take the damn rings.
No! You're getting the rapier!
Okay, fine. I'll take the rapier. Like, you should just decide.
Yeah.
Damn.
Please.
I'll take the ring.
Hendrik doesn't mind. He's interested in what the rings can do, but it's like, yeah. It's like
Like,
one
you
more
don't
chance.
decide, I'll just sell the rings.
So Robert takes it. Is what he said. Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the rings.
He takes the ring.
As long as I know it's a little bit of meta knowledge, but as long as the DM tells me that they're not 4 spells, I'll take the rings.
The 4 spells, but here, it's not in the same
Okay.
sense that you're thinking.
Alright,
Now the
we're
cloak.
going forward. God damn it, Robert.
Can you just tell all of us what happened? Because I would also like to know.
Of what?
Well, Robert wants to go talk with Vandal.
Yeah.
I do.
Oscar would also like to.
That's
Oh my
great.
God.
I kind of thought it was going to do something like that, but I thought it just deleted this spell. Not that's actually better than what I thought it was going to do.
So
Well, feel anything from it?
honestly, the cloak can't work on Jesse. He already has attunements.
He only
So-
has 3 attunements.
Yeah. So,
Quentin, where'd you go?
He's still here.
so who wants the
Jesse
cloak?
left.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I
So-
mean, we'll have to. someone's
Actually,
gonna
how many attunements does everyone have so far? Because I have 2.
I have 2 now.
I have 3.
Oh my god.
Vandal has 2, cloak of display and all that. So it's literally
Oh, my squares, Robert. I'm parking in 3 spaces.
so yeah. It all comes down to who wants a 3rd attunement.
Mm,
Attunement to what?
The cloak,
the cloak.
because he already has attunements to the ring, to his blade, and to what was the other one? So I know that he has one, another one.
If nobody wants it and isn't worth taking it, then I'll take it and sell it.
Oh, I got a really good one right here. So,
We either give it to Hendrik or give it to you. I mean, it's a cloak. I
He
feel
already
like
has a
it's
cloak on.
thing. He
Ken,
Vandal has a
Rick,
cloak?
Yeah, Vandal has a cloak from the last fight.
Is it an attunement cloak?
Yep.
Then we either give it to Rick or we give it to Hendrik.
Just pass it off to Rick. Why not? Pass it to Rick.
all right, I'll take.
I mean, if it's a defensive thing, we might want to put it on Hendrik. Like if it makes him more slippery.
From the looks of the cloak that Claudius is trying to cover himself with, how does it look like? Does it look heavy or does it look light?
It looks light, but it looks like it's like blending with shadows.
Ooh, that would actually be really good on our rogue.
Yeah, but our rogue has a cloak.
Let's just give it to it looks like it's
Give
blending
it to
in
Hendrik. Hendrik
goes
can
with Rick
stealth that.
perfectly. It goes with Rick perfectly then.
Alright,
You
I'll
bring out your demon with your black cloak fluttering about.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I'll have a black cloak. I'll look like a superhero, an anti-hero.
Yeah, it's very much a rogue one, but you're gonna. It's whatever. All right. So
I mean, we
items
can't put it
managed.
on
Items
Vandal.
managed. So
I would have liked to have put it on Vandal, but he has a cloak already, right?
yeah,
I could take it off, right?
you can swap it.
Will anybody else be able to get that attunement, or is that
Yeah, you
attunement
can.
gone forever?
You can.
Hmm?
Yeah, it takes 8 hours of not wearing it to give it to
Okay,
someone
the
else.
cloak I have would probably be better on either Rick or Hendrik.
Probably
So,
Hendrik.
what is the cloak you have right now?
Do you want me to metagame and tell you?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
no, no
you have
metagame.
the attunement.
It helps not get hit. Is the easiest way of saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, then probably. Ooh. Not get hit, dude. Put it on Hendrik. It would be better to keep Hendrik alive.
Okay, so new cloak goes to Vandal.
Vandal.
Alright.
Unless Hendrik doesn't want that cloak.
No, Hendrik does not want the cloak.
Okay, so then it goes to Rick. Rick, you get Vandal's old cloak.
No, he'll just get the new. He'll get the new cloak.
Rick gets the new cloak.
No, delete it, please. I don't want to share what my ring does.
You can't delete it.
No! I just wanted to open it up to look at. Don't look with your eyes.
So Rick will get the new one, and Vandal, you keep the old one.
Cool.
There. Cool. Now, you guys wanted to speak.
So I have the Mist Hunter cloak.
Yep.
Have a what?
Don't worry about it. You don't know the fucking names of them yet. Just do your character stuff.
Alright.
Now then, that's all settled, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. Now, I've been thinking. This wheel that he has summons world-ending creatures, right?
Yes.
And, of course, it would be assumed that he has some kind of ability to control these creatures, right?
At least he thinks he does.
Sure. So, what if instead of breaking it, we were to simply kill him and use it ourselves?
But how do we know that we'll be able to control it?
And this is why you've been
We'll get
quiet.
to that when we get to that.
And this is why you've been quiet.
But we could force everyone to give us money so that we don't destroy their lands.
I don't typically care for the money. I just care to get strong.
Exactly.
Okay.
We could also force them to give us slaves to fight for Vale.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
I don't want slaves. I want personal strength.
Yes, you could fight them. Watch them fight.
Actually,
I mean, if I could control them, I would like that, but I don't think we can just control them.
See, we don't know if we can or we can't, but if we could, what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about what ifs, I'm saying, how would you react to this plan?
I mean, I would very much like to have control of the Andorians.
okay, so then why have you been quiet? That's what I was asking.
Because I was trying to gauge all of your answers to this and whether or not you've tried to kill me.
Oh, I wouldn't try and kill you, but
Like,
I think it's kind of a stupid idea. I mean, the premise behind it is a good idea. Getting filthy rich off of other people's suffering is what humans have been doing since the dawn of mankind. But I disagree with the idea that we will be able to control the beings, the higher level beings, even
Well,
with the wheel.
Nothing has been shown that he doesn't control them. At least in some capacity.
Just a few seconds ago, that
But that's not
Andorian
really
didn't
the
kill
point
us.
either. We could kill all the Endurians that are currently released. The world's already seen what they can do. And they know that we can make more of them.
look,
That should be plenty enough.
Oscar is gonna look at you and say, Hendrik and I have seen the power of the Andorians, and none of us could kill them. I don't think we could even hurt them. So I don't know where you have this grand notion that we can control them. I don't know how.
Do any of us notice that?
Oh, yeah. But he was silent about it. There wasn't, like, much sound.
Yeah. I think he's trying to be plainly obvious that he's listening.
Yeah, but like I said, Galen probably already knows that we are coming at this point, and I'm going to point at the guy. If he had control over this guy, I would imagine he would have him come down and kill all of us right now.
Maybe he hasn't given an order.
It speaks.
Exactly.
You saying you belong to Galen?
Enslavement is a very firm term for my service.
How did that come about? No, not gonna tell us how.
He doesn't seem to be speaking. He does seem to be looking at you, though.
Don't. Okay.
Well, I suppose that would answer at least one of the questions.
Would you like to be free of Galen?
Endorians are built for war. He said he was bringing it to the world, and he's lied. I've been rotting here. No bloodshed, just waiting on the fires to burn out.
It is clear that he has reneged on his promise to you, isn't it?
Hold on. It's a sudden feeling, not permanent. You do what you just did again, and they will know where you are. Our minds work like a hive. He has one by his side.
Oscar is going to try speaking in Abyssal to it.
Okay.
Does it understand?
Doesn't seem to be not listening.
So it is listening?
Yeah. Who here all speaks Abyssal?
Rick doesn't, but his devil does, but he can't summon his devil right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, the weirdest thing I speak is I think primordial.
Void speech, that's really it.
Alright.
At best.
Alright, let me make a little chat for you guys. We're just gonna go ahead and they're gonna talk right in front of you guys. And yeah. So move. Yes, I can understand you. Vandal, you
Vandal
also
doesn't.
understand as you look down at the rapier.
Oh shit. Well, that's great.
What?
Did you not even read your message I sent you? That's your rapier.
Oh, give me a second.
I don't like that.
Give me a second. Oh! Interesting.
So Vandal speaks Abyssal.
He can speak it fluently.
Yes, I do.
So, again, he's like,
I'll
yes,
have
I
to-
understand you.
I guess in the same language, Oscar's gonna say, "I will bring the war."
Is that what you're going to do?
When I'm strong enough, I
Well,
have the means to.
if you do, then we will follow. All but the two. Ouroboros refuses.
Ouroboros. Let me check my journal.
Ouroboros will bring about just the end.
So Ouroboros, and who else will refuse?
The baby. The one who is new to the world, to the war, to all things vile. He was born within the past 100 years. When you excel too far in arcanism, you gain power. And that is how an Endorian is made. Your friend may end up killing himself with that same power.
Which friend?
He points the scythe to Hendrik. I'm gonna go back and tell them that's what he does.
Can't get a new body.
Hey,
with it.
so the Endorian points the scythe to Hendrik for lowering it.
God.
I'm
Alright.
sorry, it's a rapier.
So he raises it toward Hendrik, then sets it back down.
So he's on his way to becoming an Endorian.
No, he just has the powers of the old mage. And if he ventures too far, overuses it, he will become a servant of his own domain like we are.
So a being similar to an Endorian.
You become an Endorian through wasted magic. The last one apparently brought up an entire city, raising it above the clouds and creating a rift in space and time.
Oh my god, Atlantis.
When that happened, they ended up going to another dimension, another plane of existence. They were sent to the Feywild. The man that surprised us became one like us. He outsourced all his power, and now he is serving this Galem.
Who was that?
Who's what?
Oscar asks him who was that.
I don't know his name, only what he's become. I know the man that cut through the rift, though. His name was Hideki. He used his own power, and when the rift was dying between the worlds, he went clear through it, forcing himself to the Feywild.
So, hold on. It's two people. Hideki cut through the world that this other guy created.
Correct. He made a rift from overusing his magic, and that rift was slowly fading before this warrior went running through like a flash of dark energy, and he went straight through the portal into the Feywild. He had no natural born magic, and yet he did it.
What became of Hideki?
He lived. He had a child. I believe that if you were to look in these old storybooks, the same one that houses that creature up there. He points to the skeleton that has the body hanging over. 1 second. You see the Endorian raise the scythe toward the figure on the skull head.
Ruined my
All
whole
right.
plan.
Now it's back. So, they're a part of the same story. The long call.
So we find out what happened to Aaron Havoc, and we find out what happened to Hideki.
Your friend seemed to know who that was when you first came in. He was afraid.
He was afraid of the Havoc body or Hideki?
Your friend there looked to be afraid of that creature that still has life in it, hanging from the Titan's skull.
Alright. I guess we have to ask him about that. And I guess we can ask him about Hideki. So the one that created the rift between the worlds, what happened to him?
He's now an Andorian, the youngest.
The baby?
Yes. He is the one that will not fight this war, for he was not built like we were. There used to be only 11. I being the first after Ouroboros.
So, where you go, the others go, except for Ouroboros and the baby.
I go where Ouroboros goes. He's sealed away, and if we wanted him awake, we would. But doing that will be the end of all of us, and the worlds that we wish to wage war in.
Well, I will call the war. I will bring the war.
The way that you can utilize our power. If you so much as lie to us, though, we will purge our power and summon Ouroboros ourselves. We will not be servants for a non-war-having soul. He lied, and we've been lingering. Me and the Andorian of the Blade have been deciding our path. And that is where I'm going to go. I will bring war, but I can't do anything being controlled by this Galen.
Then we kill him.
And don't fail. Word of advice from me is that there is multiple things you should worry about. One is being distracted by false creations. People that aren't actually him, but have the visage of him.
How can we tell him apart from the others?
You can't. They only can be dispelled, for they are simulacrums of the Lord and of the guy himself.
I might have a spell for that.
And another thing. I don't know what is underneath the laboratory he works in, but if you find a way to raise it, he appears to be afraid of it.
So raise the lab or raise what's in the lab?
He's hidden something beneath the grounds of the lab, and you can only get it through his own contraptions.
So,
So we have to raise what's under the lab, is what you're saying.
These Havoc priests gave you what you need to kill him. I only gave you information on what he fears.
He fears what's under the lab.
He talks to it sometimes. We've never seen what it was, but when he used his machine, it rose from the ground in a cylindrical-like shape, speaking to it as if they were long-lost friends. Regardless, choose your path, bring a war, and we will follow. He heads out. Alright, go back to the chat.
Human anymore.
Okay, so
Okay.
you see the Endorian stand up and then walk off.
Hold on a second. Oh, actually, hold on.
So.
Oscar's gonna look to Hendrik and ask Hendrik what he knows about the creature on the Titan's skull.
Well, if you really must know, that is the, at least at the moment, that should be the remains of Aaron Hack.
And what of Hideki?
What specifically about Hideki?
What became of him?
Well, as far as I'm aware of, Hideki, I know he passed away with his wife, but I'm surprised you want to know more.
Yes.
Well, is there anything specific that you want to know? There's a lot of memories, but at the
What's-
same time, they're faint.
What
You'd
was
have to
his... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You'd have to be more specific for me to bring it up in my mind.
I know he cut between the rift that... Well, I don't know who made the rift, but somebody overused magic and made a rift between worlds, and Hideki cut through it.
As far as I'm aware of, Hideki, I know he was really a powerful warrior of the East, but for him to cut through the rift, I know that the very few people have the capability of overusing magic like that.
Well,
But
whoever it was, they became the baby Endorian, so it would be quite helpful to know.
you say the baby Endorian? What do you mean?
100 years ago, less than 100 years ago, somebody used their magic too much and lifted a city into the sky, and through the sky it became a new world, and there was a rift created between our world and that world. That person is the Endorian baby.
Unfortunately, most of my memories don't reach to that point, or at least from my knowledge. At the very least, I do know that Hideki was, at least before his passing, he did reach quite the height. But as he got ever closer to his elderly age, he just put down the sword and lived the rest of his days with his wife. Okay, that point. Shoot. Now that one is
Yeah. There you go. Now you know what he's talking about.
okay. Okay, now that you got that specific, okay. There is one point I could tell you though for Hideki. Shoot. Now I'm forgetting it. I know that time in the Feywild. Let's see. I know at that point he had to traverse. He went somewhere.
He went to the Feywild. This is
Yes.
talking about that time right before when that one, like, this is meta knowledge, of course, but the Lord lifted up the town to protect it against Zhang Zhao.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who he is talking about, because that's the one that used the pure arcanum skills and casted a 12th level spell.
Yeah, that's way too. Yeah, that's at that point. It's yeah. As far as I know, Hideki was was he the one that actually managed to slay him, or was it someone else? I
No, no,
don't.
no, that wasn't an enemy. It was to protect them from Zhang Zhao. And when he lifted up the town, the guy turned purple and he created a rift and sent everybody to the Feywild without knowing. And Hideki, when he watched that happen from the ship, he ended up going super fast and cut through the rift that was slowly fading.
Yes, that was the that was the point where Hideki one was trying to chase after them.
Yep.
But let's see, what was the exact reason Hideki went to pick? I know he was trying to grab something, and that's what he had to do. Yeah.
Oh, to go to the Feywild? No. The Feywild was just because that's where they got sent. You were following them because Zelria ended up going that way. Like, she
Yeah.
got teleported out.
Okay. Yeah. Not. Yeah. Because my memories of the former campaign are kind of rusty.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like that's the point where Hideki wanted to save Zelria, and to do so, he literally moved his body as fast as he could, and with the help of his sword at that point in time, he literally ripped the rift open, literally, and both physically to the point where it's like he actually was able to move fast enough to just follow along, but at the same time, he didn't do it intentionally either. He was just able to do it because it was already weak at that point. But is it are you talking about the technique he used to do so?
It's not so much the technique. I just needed to know who the Endorian is. But it doesn't seem that your memory would tell you who.
It unfortunately, even though this memory is, I guess the best way to put it is that it feels as if I'm just an outsider observing important events, a majority of them, but it flickers between it mostly, while it does flicker between mostly Kamicho and Hideki, it also flickers between uh well, certain other folk. Yes. Particularly one lady, but I don't want to speak of her. And it's also mostly around Maj himself too.
Well, she's not the Endorian.
No, no, no. Of course not. But
She's meaningless to me.
mm, part of the memories are faded. It's like watching a journey. It's like watching a really good a show, but it was only a fleeting moment. Is the best way I could put it.
Do you know why Hideki cut through the rift?
Hideki wanted to go get Zelria back, or she ended up falling through that rift also. Hmm. Now that you mention it. Hmm. Can't remember. Was that man related to Zelria again? No, I don't
No,
think it was.
somebody in town was. But, that man, they never really understood his name. He was just there for a minute because he pretty much was going to blackmail them into doing what he wanted before that all happened.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And
Now
wait,
that I now that I think about it, they never really did introduce each other at that point.
so you say that's the corpse of Aaron Havoc.
Yes.
Should we finish killing it or leave it to rot?
Well, considering well, Do you think you could actually take on the corpse?
I don't know. That's why.
I mean, it would set Aaron Havoc free in a sense, but
Then I guess we should leave it alone.
He could tell you a spell that it has. It's a power word eject. And power word incinerate.
yeah. I mean, if you really want to try to take that on, actually, wait, no, say that again, Laws. I'm
Power
sorry.
word incinerate. Like, someone will die.
Yeah.
Nope, it's fine. We just leave it hanging.
All of us are a little too. I don't think any of us could handle it. Yes. We don't. None of us seem particularly robust enough to handle something that would potentially kill us instantly.
Not yet.
Oscar scratches his chin and says 2 levels. 1 level.
Yes, Oscar is sitting there. Yes, I appear to have grown a level.
You all technically have leveled up, so yeah.
Yeah, we have, but I'm enjoying the lore. The lore dump.
Technically,
Okay.
Hendrik knows tons of lore about the world.
Yeah, but you'd have to be specific with him because he would. Well, for me as the player, I don't exactly remember every specific detail, sadly.
Oh yeah, while you were talking in Demon, you were laughing in Demon over there. Me and Hendrik talked about his condition.
Why won't... Oh, Oscar is going to look at Hendrik and say, oh, the Andorian did say to be careful with your magic, or you'll become something like them.
Figures that something like that would happen. My body is just simply not strong enough for it.
Yeah, Rick told him that he thought he better be careful because I don't think that his body will ever be strong enough to take it.
Out of character, why is this not letting me level up when I click the button?
Yeah, don't do
Because
that.
it's not an actual class.
Yeah, it's a homebrew. Remember, you have to input it yourself.
So
Yeah, you have to do it manually, so you have to
basically-
change the level manually also.
God damn it, I don't...
So either we'd have to look on and see what all we get and change all this stuff, or you could, I suppose, if your DM is feeling generous, he could do it for you.
Fuck you guys. Maybe. I think you only get spells at level 13, by the way.
Where?
But if you
Oh,
if
that's in...
if it's that level, you'll get 2 spells, so that's a plus.
I need you to... So if I learn level 4 spells, I get 2 level 4 spells?
You just get 2
Can I get a-
spells in general. If
Can I
it,
get a level 4 spell and a level 3 spell?
yeah, you can get any level that you can cast.
So you can get 2 level 4 or a level 4 and a level 3. Or fuck it, if you really want to, 2 level 1 spells.
Yep.
No, I'm gonna take a level 4 and a level 3. That's actually... We can kill Aaron Havoc now. Well,
Yeah, you can. Go do it. Hendrik, do they got it? Can he do it? He can do it by himself, right?
So what was the question again?
Kill Aaron Havoc.
Let's see. Wait, and who's trying to kill Aaron Havoc?
Oscar. Oscar's going 1v1.
Let's see. Considering that you will have the initiative, depends on whether or not you can get rid of the corpse in one blow.
How much health do you got? That's the better question.
Yes. How much health do you have?
I have sturdy, is how much health I have.
So he will get no. I'm looking at his health now. He will just say burn, and you will die.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Saddest knows that pain.
You don't know what spells I'm learning.
Don't worry, he'll just counterspell your counterspell. It's a chain reaction.
Yeah, he doesn't actually no, but then let's see. Let's see. If he would be, I would need twice my health. Yes, I would need to have double the health that I have
So you wouldn't
in
die
order to
to
survive,
Ject.
so I wouldn't die instantly.
The Ject is 150.
Okay, 1.5 times.
There you go.
Wait,
Okay.
he does 150 damage.
It's like power word kill, but if you have over,
I thought
Wha-
you wait. I thought you were talking about the incinerate version, which is the 200 one.
I don't know if that's the one.
If he does 150 damage, I can survive one hit from
He
him.
slaps you and then he's like burn, and you're like ah.
Yeah, I'll just
Wait,
he'll
wasn't it
attack
just
me. I'll
incinerate
survive
that, like,
with
if you
1
had less than-
HP, and then I'll sit there.
Oh
You
my
didn't kill
god.
me in
Now I'm
one
just
hit.
reminded of that stupid video.
Wait, I thought it was like, wait, didn't you have a unique power word? Well, incinerate version where it's like if you failed a save and you had less than 200 health, you instantly died.
I think that was incinerate, but if you had resistance to fire, you took 100 fire damage.
Okay, yeah.
Or
'Cause that-
no,
yeah, that was-
you took 200 fire damage, meaning you'd take 100.
Yeah. That would pretty much kill all of us.
But that's why he was a late,
Okay.
like literally the final boss before Varsh.
All right, but here's the thing: is if I have the element of surprise, I do get one attack before I die.
That is true. What are you gonna do to him?
Everything.
All right, good. He's gonna win. All right, so yeah, you can get
Considering
those.
that it is just a leftover corpse, yeah, you would win. You'd still be dying though.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, you can't see me.
Did you level up
I
yet,
don't-
Vandal?
No.
I
don't
don't.
know. I don't know what else I get. I think I just get
Ryan
that.
would
You
have
just
to
get
go
spells.
figure out.
Anyway,
Okay,
give me
I don't know
one
what.
second.
I don't know what.
I thank everybody for showing up tonight. This is where we're going to end session. We're going to go ahead and do some levels. No, nothing too crazy, but we will see you next time on Chronicles of Pantheon.